You guys, I do these because I told you I called every help number there is, and there's no such thing as those numbers. I told you that. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Because I actually tried to call, all the places to help when my kids were having problems. I called all the places to help if you're homeless. I called. There was nothing. There was no help. So you have to have. What I learned was you have to know how to answer the questions and kind of like pretend you're in like some fake dire need of some kind of help, and then you have to stay in that consistent state of need and helplessness in order to keep receiving that kind of help. Therefore, that's how I kind of knew, because I like would repeat, like I would hear how the people that were running the organizations for all these help centers, and then I would repeat how they said it. And then that's how I knew that they weren't really helping. They just were saying it. Like, I guess that's a way to determine if someone's lying or not. You step away from them and then you repeat to yourself in the exact tone, because you can tell by someone's tone how someone is saying it, if they're real or not. Hey, so, but here's my hotel room. I rented again tonight. I hopefully am gonna keep this up like forever, but like I'll show you the whole room so you know, like I don't leave places a mess. I didn't even take a shower last night because I took one before, and I'm gonna take one tonight, so don't worry. But I was like catching up on my sleep, just like randomly exhausted. But see my bed? It's all shiny clean because I slept on my blankets, no makeup, no stains anywhere. I didn't leave any. There's not even stuff on the carpet. I didn't even make it up for breakfast because I was so tired. But tomorrow, hopefully, I get back on like a schedule. Here's my bathroom. I wiped out the sink. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. But anyways, I used my own soap, so I put all my stuff in the garbage. I ate some McDonald's, so I saved some money and still ate healthy. We'll check out things. I didn't put my other battery port on here, so I'll have to charge it on my car battery. I don't care. It's fine. And I decided I was going to change my outfit. I'm going to wear my black and white. I brought in a pink outfit to wear, but I just wear my black and white outfit. So, but I left my room all clean. One sabotageal episode, and it was because I didn't know that the hotel I rented was, and I didn't know, so I was disrupting them because they can run drugs and such in and out when there's, some girl that's there following all the rules, like I always do. So, anyways, they didn't want me to rent there, so they gave me a stained towel, and I was like, oh, they get it, because I was like, I had rented hotels from them before. I was like, oh, they get it. I'm putting the small towels on the floor. The floors were nasty, but it was Texas. It was a cheap hotel, and it was in the bad part of Texas. So I'm like, I put the towels on the floor, and I'm trying to get back to Missouri the whole time I was in Texas. So I'm trying to get the towels on the floor, which I never made them dirty, but then they came back at me and said, look, it's a stain. And I said, no, it's a permanent stain. And they started yelling at me. It was a bunch of people like the Arabian. I knew it. But I only made enough money to rent from there. So then when I upgraded, I got to upgrade for a little bit, and I was so thankful. And I didn't look at their reviews. All the reviews, it was the OYO hotels. All the reviews. And you can go on any review on any OYO hotel in any state, and they are nasty. So I don't recommend them. at all, unless you are nasty, then you will fit in perfectly there. So it's like I said, how they're categorizing everyone. The sick go with the sick, the gross go with the gross. You know, you want to live that nasty, disgusting life. I guess you're going to have accommodations for it. So, I mean, in a way, you live how you want to live because there's a box for each and every one of you. So, let's go down the hall. Make sure, let's double check in my room, make sure I got everything. Ooh, look, I almost forgot my hair clip. Good thing I did a final walkthrough. Okay, well, it looks like I got everything. So I'm gonna go over here. But I wanted you guys to see because the Super 8 in Minor, Missouri, and I think it's perfect for people that are, you know, can't afford rent. This is actually a perfect spot for it. So far, it's been nice and quiet, clean. Oh, here's my keys. I look for my door key. And what I want to see more of here is the truck drivers and the worker guys that have contracts. Like, even if you have to drive like 20 or 30 minutes, I think it would be worth it to come into Minor. It's like I said, I would like for a good group to come take over in this area, Sikeston, Missouri. It needs a good community to come in because it's not a good community. But I see in this hotel section, I see as a lot of business people, corporate people. So I would like to see that more in this hotel because I know you truck drivers respect stuff. And I saw a lot of the like the bosses, because of the shiny white trucks and stuff, are filled within here. So I think people would really love this hotel. I really do. So, morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, thank you. Oh, and happy holidays. So, but I'm gonna go out here. So nice out. And the parking lot's empty. We got a few little truck drivers. That must be one of the housekeepers. So I could really see this place being so beneficial. You've got McDonald's right there. Like, this is just a comfy, cozy little thing where it doesn't cost a lot and it's just super nice. Drury, that's the one I tried for in Cape to get a job. So I could stay at other hotels or other places and get like my discount. But there's Pear Tree, Drury, there's another one. Oh, look at the little birdie. And then the Best Western is on the other side of that viaduct. But like for the truckers, look you guys, that was $15 I spent on this car wash, and the birds rejected it. They rejected my $15. That was $15. And like, if I try and re-clean that little part, okay, so I've got to think of something to do because it's the holidays, and like I said, the kids' dad turned my own children against me, and they'll text me that they love me, but they don't, because a mom knows when a child loves them, and clearly they were convinced to not love me, so they don't. But yeah, so it's been really nice. And I just want to encourage good people to come into this community. Like, I saw there was some houses for sale, prices reduced. There was, let's see, I gotta soon shove out of this parking lot because it's 11. And everyone skedaddled out early. So, woo! Look at this. I'm back in my car. Can you tell that I'm kind of like not in the right place I want to be? It's messed up. So, and then let's see what else. Oh, so back to the no help thing. So, if ever you need help, you need to just rely on yourself. And there's don't rely on the help groups. Just don't, because they're not really real. They kind of pretend they're helping. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. But and stay away from bad people. It's like right now I'm on this journey trek of making good friends, and I thought, well, because usually you get into a good job and you make good acquaintances and good people, and you just really thrive in life. But if you don't have any of those things in your life, you are guaranteed not to thrive. So I'm going to try for the good things in life. And I don't know, I was thinking about going to the Mexican restaurant for some Thanksgiving. I don't know. Is McDonald's closed? I hope McDonald's stays open, because actually I really do want some McDonald's for Thanksgiving. And then I've never been a holiday person, so even like I remember when I was going through a little bit of troubles and I had to go to the dispensary and get some marijuana, and I was just having a really bad panic attack. So my doctor doesn't allow me to be on any kind of chemical medicine. So I have to resort to like breathing treatments, like breathe in real slow, breathe out real slow. Coffees, sodas, that kind of thing I can have, but no medicine at all. Nothing. Nothing. So, what I did was I went to the marijuana dispensary. Okay, I'm sorry I even did that. That was like not for me. But, yeah, it just, no, it's not good. It is not good. So it calmed me down for a little bit, and then I got upset again because I decided to go to the dispensary up here in Sikeston, Missouri, and every one of my packages I opened contained seeds and stems. So I'm sorry, but if I'm going to pay double the price for an extra good product and I've got seeds and stems, and my anxiety is not even relieved after I have visited you, no. So like I said, we just need some good people in this community. There's houses for sale. There's new houses being put up. I don't know how many people watch me that have money, because like I said, after these people that adopted me die, then like it's written in this will, money keeps passing down like that for everybody. Like every time you die, then it passes down to whoever you had. So it's like this domino effect chain. So I'm basically just waiting on them to die, and then I get a check. That's dumb. I think it's dumb, but I guess that's how the oil company has it set up. I don't know. Anyways, so now I'm sitting here, right, because I don't agree with any of the people that are involved with that money in the oil, the people that adopted me. So I sit here alone, which I'm perfectly happy about, because Those people really scared me. And I'm wondering, I stayed here a whole year in this town and never got a good communicable relationship. I actually felt like I was getting worse. Let's start the car. Maybe let's just go to Rhodes and get a soda. So I decided I'm going to take the camera along so everybody can kind of see how people react to me. So a couple of times I'll have people come up and ask if I'm like so-and-so's mom. This is not a comfy, cozy area. So like I said, good people that like have money, because supposedly rumor is the people with billions and billions of dollars decided to sprinkle their little houses. But a red flag goes up to me, because whenever you hear about the people that do have billions and billions of dollars, that is the child pornography team. And like I said, I've taken you guys to Snake Park. We've all seen I get creeped on all the time. Like I've shown multiple videos of me sitting at the park trying to just eat my lunch and move around a little bit because I'm staying in my car, and I've got, catty corner everywhere where like they could have parked anywhere, but they parked right where they could stare into my vehicle. Just a lot of bad stuff in this town. So like it would be beautiful if like good people moved in this town, but like if this is where the evil wants to inhabitate, then they can have it. I don't want them. Like I said, they've damned themselves to hell. If you hurt kids, which is $1 billion industry, and rumor is they're billionaires around here. So if you are doing that, you're like damned to hell. Like I don't have to think anything bad about you because you damned yourself to hell. So anyways, I think it's funny. I really do. And kind of makes up for, the whole fact of thinking about how, if you're a child and you got abused by a grown-up, but have some relief. They're going to hell. They can't even reach up and ask for forgiveness, and God does anything for them, and then they get to live eternity in perfectness. That will never happen. I promise you that. I promise you that. And then I learned a new thing. So you could kind of tell the people that hurt children. And it's probably not new, but it's new to me. So they will intentionally hurt themselves. It's fucked up, but I think that's like a part of their thinking that they're on their stairway to heaven. Because look at all their boils and their scratches and their open wounds and their swollen ankles, that's gonna get them to heaven. It's not, and it's our entertainment. So if ever you were abused by an adult and then you see those little cripples walking around, the handicaps, the sick, they did it on purpose. I think they think it's their stairway to heaven. It's not. So now they get to be permanently injured, sick. Like I saw some nasty, nasty shit. And it was pure entertainment for me. It really was. It was pure joy and entertainment. Because not only do I know you spend an eternity in hell, but the time you're living here on earth, you made yourself in pain and sickness. Woo! Glory be to God. Glory be to God. Fall down sick in the name of God. So, I'm going to go get a soda at Rhodes. I'll show you how I get treated in this town so you can see. It's going to be live. I'm taking you everywhere. Let's see. I'm going to charge up my battery. I have to hold my eyes weird because there's something, I don't know if maybe the glue was expired, but it's like continuously being sticky. Here's my battery pack. I bought new eyelashes, so just in case my glue is a mess, I'm going to go ahead and put those on. But doctor is right. The doctor eyelash guy, he said these are going to help improve your eyesight. They will help remove the extra folding lid and help improve your overall eyelid. And it has, because when I take these off, I have more of an eyelid than I had in my baby pictures. Thank you. Woo woo. So now whenever I hear someone say, I need to get my glasses, I'll always think about eyelashes. So let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here because it's probably 11. And I want to be respectful because you know me, everywhere I go, I give respect. Everywhere I go. That's why I was so hurt whenever I saw my children. And how much pain they were in. And all the suffering that their dad made them go through and their other relatives. You can only imagine what a mother feels like, especially when she can't do anything. When she's been physically and emotionally made to not be able to do things for her child. Can you imagine what you go through? I messed that up. I'm sorry. Okay, so I just decided I was going to switch cords over. This is the one I want to use. Oh, and then I love the people that'll walk by you and they'll look at you like you're crazy because you're talking on your phone. Because I guess they haven't got into the whole program yet where the phone's actually popular and we're building our community. And whereas I'm in a bad environment, so I'm not around hardly any good people. And so, whereas I could reach out and make pen pals and friends with someone that might be over in another town that sees that I'm struggling and I don't want to be in a bad environment. I don't do these kinds of things. I don't drug around. I don't steal. I don't whore. I don't do all those things. I don't spread communicable diseases. I don't live in piss and shit. I don't let my animals destroy everything and shit everywhere all over my property. I have respect. I've seen it all. I probably have seen most all of it. And what's left over of it, I've seen on TV. Yeah. Alright. Let's hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more. What you said. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. What you say. And there's really nothing to do around here, so you just kind of make do with what you have. So, I don't know. It's just make do with what you have. So let's go get a soda. Hit the road, Jack. And I always have to look around because it's so weird. In this town, every time I go to reverse up somewhere, it's 3 or 4 people are zooming past me really fast. When I've looked, no one's there. I go, I put myself in reverse, I back up. 40 people all of a sudden. Sliding right by me. But hey, I know you don't like good around here. You already made that apparent. I'm going to be back at the McDonald's because I put my hat back on there. Me and McDonald's, we're back like this. I'm going to go up to Rose right now and get a soda. I didn't even make it awake for breakfast, you guys. I did not even, oh my God. But I got my tan stuff on. Oh, that's another thing, you guys. If you feel like you don't know if the air you're in is bad or not, get you a bottle of self-tanner. I'm gonna let this guy go. You're gonna put you on a bottle of self-tanner. If your self-tanning solution does not stick to your skin, that means you have been into some bad air. Because living in bad air, that really does, you breathe that in, that affects you. You can't just sit there and breathe in bad air and think that you're going to be healthy, because that's all absorbed into your body. The bad air absorbs into your skin. That's how I found out I was in bad air. I didn't know I was in bad air. But I hadn't worn my self-tanner for a while, so I got me a bottle of self-tanner and put it on. I had worn self-tanner before, so I knew that it stuck to my skin. That next morning, I woke up and not any ounce of my self-tanner had stuck to my skin. Not one bit. So, what did that tell me? I was in bad air. Oh, you can go ahead because I really don't know where I'm going. I'm new here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull in up front. Or should I pull in the back? You know what? There's kind of some nicer, newer cars. I'm a 2012. I'm gonna pull in the back. Okay, watch for kids. They have kids flying out everywhere. People do not watch their children around here. That is another thing in this town. Possibly it could be everywhere I go. But, oh, you know what? I need to get gas. Let me pull up the gas pump. Just now saw my gas tank. Okay, 2 birds have now pooped on my car because I see another poop. We back up. Okay. And then let's pull to the gas tank. Then watch for oh, got another reversey. Here we go. Nope. Okay. Like I said, people don't drive right around here. I learned from driver's ed that you drive properly. Others, I think maybe they didn't have to go to the class. So, anyways, let's see. I'm gonna pull into number 7. I have to park next to Scat Rat. I hate the Scat Rats around here. I told you when I very first pulled in the car, Scat Rat threw a rock at my car. Look at the crowd. See my crowd? Scat Rats. Bunch of SUVs, a bunch of that thing, whatever that is, a Hummer, just a bunch of evil people. I'm surrounded by evilness. So anyways, like I said, if there's anyone good out there that wanted to come in and flush out all of the evil people that are in here, I could see it being a more comfortable area to live in. But yeah, like I said, it ruined my children. It ruined me because my heart's broken. I don't like seeing hurt children, especially mine. I remember at the hospital when my youngest was born, and I was both protective over both of them. But I encouraged them to have friends. I encouraged them to have fun. So I was that kind of person. But yeah, I remember they said, oh, I didn't bring formula because, I didn't. I was going to try and feed her, but I couldn't. So I asked for some bottles of formula, And um, of course, she was on a schedule that I didn't put her on, but the hospital put her on. So I kindly called that hospital front desk and I said, "You either bring my daughter up some bottles of formula, or I'm going to go down to the convenience store down the corner from the hospital because we hadn't been discharged yet, and I'm going to get her some formula myself. And don't think I can't do it because I had a C-section, right? I had a C-section and I was still pretty hurt and in a wheelchair. But my roommate was on board and we got loaded up in that wheelchair and she was ready to push me down to the market to get some formula. And what happened 30 seconds later? But that nurse delivered that fucking bottle so my baby could eat. Now, don't tell a mother when she's trying to do what's right for her child what to do. And that was the little lesson learned. And that was from the very start. So if my kids even watch this, don't think I gave up. Don't think that something's not going to happen because something big is going to happen. And I hope out of all of it, there's more than just my children that are helped from this. I hope every child in this world gets some relief and help from this. And I will not stop until it happens. Like I said, I'm not going to my grave. I'm like one of those biblical characters, and I will live on for years and years and years. I'll be in the thousands, baby. I'm going to be in the thousands. So, anyways, like I said, if there wants to be some good people to move into this community, it needs it bad. This is filled with evilness. The minute I moved into this town, I begged to not move into this town. The minute I moved into this town, I wanted to leave. And I'm still here till my children excavate from the area. And I will still wreak my fairy dust havoc and my go-go good times ridiculizations and my smiles, and it makes everyone sick around here. They want everyone in such a negative mood that if you try and outspeak any positivity in this town, they're sure you can hear them. It's like in the cartoon days when you hear the evil cartoon tapping up. You can actually hear their footsteps going boop, 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 boop. And then all this negativity just spews out of them. You've never seen them before. You don't know where they came from. They might be dressed up nice. They might be in pajamas. They might be yellow. They might be red. They might be black. They might be white. It don't matter. I promise you, there might even be those aliens might even be living here because I've seen some weird individuals, some really weird individuals that I questioned if they were even real life humans. Promise you, especially after renting in Texas and seeing the real live AI bots that they're training, it's scary. They look like real humans. My roommate said poke on it and I didn't. I now regret that because I kind of think I should have got what the feel was, but she said it felt like a real human. So, oh, and I was thinking last night, like if we ever have like an AI that maybe gets out of order, we could do the poke test. Like those needle that draw your blood, you get to poke and do a little bead of blood just for your sugar test. Just walk up to him and be like, I need to do a sugar test. If there's no blood, La Rata fast, because that means you're dealing with a robot who possibly is being controlled from some dirty, filthy, piss-filled house. A real live human's controlling it. Possibly. I'm not saying for sure. I'm just saying what I observed about how these AIs were being programmed. And it looks like it might be a little remote control with the human. not saying anything for sure, just saying what I observed. So, I don't know how I got onto that story, but yeah. Because my landlord really was training AI bots. Like, he really was, like, I saw that real life. That was scary. That was really scary. Not gonna lie about that one. They even have AI children. They make little AI bot children. Real ones. But their heads, they haven't made children heads for them yet. Just children-sized bodies. The heads still are of adult manner. Yeah, that was scary. So I thought, do the poke test. Next time if I ever run into one, I am going to try and poke one because I do want to see what it feels like. She said it felt so real. She was scared. Her whole, she was from Kenya. She changed to a white person for 5 seconds because she had no blood running through her body at all. It just evaporated into the air. She almost passed out and fainted. I was scared. I couldn't breathe right because we found the boxes of them in the closet. Oh my God. I will never fucking forget that. Poke it, Melody. Poke it. I don't want to poke it. I did not want to poke it. It looked like a real live human in a box. The box was even warm, and it was wrapped up in a comfy, cozy blanket. Okay. Anyways, don't play with dolls, okay? After you're about 12 or 13, you should be out of the playing with dolls phase. If you're not, you need to have the doctor check you out because you might be mentally challenged. Because dolls aren't real, but people are. I'm gonna sit here for a minute, watch the crowd. There's an emo girl. Then there's some kind of truck with a dog in it. Some old little minivan. You want to see? There's the crowd up front. And I'm in Minor right now. Like, I know there's all kinds of bad people in the world, but all my evil people were right under my roof. They were the actual people that adopted me. So I really think I have a gist now on how to handle the real world. Just stay the fuck away from me. Like, you're fucking evil. Stay the fuck away from me. Whether you're related to me or not, if you're fucking bad, you have no room in my presence. In my little earthly bubble, there's no room for you. So stay the fuck away. That's my advice. You want to do bad shit and be fucking evil? Stay the fuck away from me. I don't think it's funny. I don't find any humor in your fuckery at all. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you. I just ain't laughing with you, buddy. You're horrific and you destroy people's lives. That's nothing to laugh about. And we get to listen to this lovely music. Well, I do. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just some lovely music on Thanksgiving Day. And hopefully by next year I get surrounded with like some good people. But literally every good person that I met here was planning their escape out. This is not a place to set your roots. No, no. We'll observe more around all the evilness. We might as well call this place Little Hell. Little Hell on Earth. I think that's going to be its new nickname. Little Hell. No. The room before you enter hell. That's what this is called. So, if you're here, well, you know where you're guaranteed to go when you die. because nobody should feel comfortable in this area. Nobody. I promise you that. If you're comfortable and full of laughs and smiles and are having a good time doing whatever you do and you're in Sykeston, you have already damned yourself to hell, because this is not a nice town and it wants to be known for that. They're allowed to do horrendous things. The politicers, they support them. They coddle and encourage it. The people that have murdered the children and animals, they're walking free. Got a nice, beautiful home for it, too. I believe they probably use them for their evil witchery sacrifices. So I'm almost guaranteed that because of how the children were starved to death, beaten to death, raped, those are all evil witch sacrificial sacrifice practices. So yeah, they're all going to hell. You don't get to climb up out of that one, so don't you worry. Because I know for me it felt sad, like, gosh, my abusers can reach out to the hand of God and accept the gift of salvation, and they can go to heaven, and they don't even have to pay for their consequences. They don't get to go to heaven. That Bible was rewritten to coddle them. You want to read the real part of the Bible? I don't think they fucked with Revelation. I think Revelation, they knew if they fucked with that chapter, they were going to get real fucked. And they wanted to keep this ball rolling so they could still do their evil practices on earth and get away with it. Build up those 4 walls and that steeple and go in there and praise to God and then walk right out and sacrifice a child. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. And that's my joy. That's my joy. When I know that someone evil is damned to hell and they can't get out of it, I love that. I love that part. Eternal damnation to hell. Now that's beautiful. That's consequences. Oh, know what else I learned? And I really feel sorry for him, but like, again, I say those people that are going into the government and getting like the disability checks, they train you on how to answer those questions so you really look dumb, like, because, well, no, even if you have a disability, you can still work. But they try and play it that you have to answer these questions that you don't know how to, you don't know how to perform tasks, and you don't know how to follow rules, and then you can get your disability check for $900 a month, right? So, which I'm not gonna do, but I'm just saying. So, you answer the little questions, you lie, and then you fill out that little government paper, and then you answer some more questions, then go through some little, classes. You might have to stay a couple of nights in a building, and then they're going to ask you things, like, if you're handicapped, do you like your special ed class school? And you have to go in there. I love school, to really be a crowd pleaser is what they want, so that everyone around you is kind of convinced, and then they write you this check. So if you pass the test and you've learned how to lie and you can get that disability check, afterwards you kind of have to keep up with the lie, and then I found out they have certain rules. So they even have it set up so that they get their money, because you're not allowed to find any ways to save your money. You have to spend it. So they have for the people that get like the $900 disability check, they have special $350 apartments for them. So then $350 goes out to their rent, and then they pay their little electric bill, and then they get their food stamps. It's all a setup. It's all a setup. And so, anyways, it's just kind of fun. And then I look around, and I remember that day I used to like feel sorry for, like, oh, they got it, they must have hurt themselves. And no, they purposely fall, and then they get an owie, and then they go into the doctor, and then the doctor will bandage them up, and then they'll come back, and then they'll pick at themselves, and they'll make a wound, and then they get some more cash money. And so that's the government scheming route. And then we have our credit card scammers. So then they go around, they call up and sacrifice the old ladies that are so dumb, and they answer the questions, and then they wonder why they're out of money for their credit cards. So then there's that big lie, and then there's money laundering, and I know that goes on because we've got lots of laundromats around here and lots of roach-filled restaurants too surrounding them. So we know, good job, way to rake in that dirty money. And then we've also learned you're not going to profit anymore on it. You heard that, right? You heard that. If you're going to deal with a bad business, don't expect a profit anymore. So good luck. I just want to say that. Good luck. Good luck with your bad business, because you ain't going to profit no more. And then I don't know what's going to happen to the ones that are actually doing good, because we're having to suffer because we are having to deal with all of your bad people consequences. So I just don't know how that's going to play out, but I'm going to hang tight. And Rose got kind of busy again. You're allowed like a half an hour to kind of like sit, take your time. You don't have to feel rushed, but no one got that memo around here because they're all really rushing. I don't see any good people around me again. So again, I'm kind of all by myself in this, what do I call it? The room before you enter hell. So, we gotta think of a better nickname for this town. What could we call it? The place where your dreams won't come true. Because every good person I did meet was like smiling happy because they were on their way out. I'm on my way out too in a little bit. As soon as I get my last child out of here. Got one more kid to go. She's saving up her money. She's doing a good job. She's hanging in there. She's putting up with all the bullshit. Last one out. And I'm gone. You ain't gonna never see me back. Me and all my bad memories. I ain't never coming back to this town. We'll call it Little Hell Town. How about that? Instead of Sykeston, it's called Little Hell Town. That's cute. I like that. Okay, let's go in and get gas. They're really cheerful in here too. They say like, hi, and let's see, what else do they say? Oh, do you have what you need? Do you got what you need? They're really nice in here. Really makes you feel like, I don't know, weird. So I'm gonna go in and get myself something to drink. And, oh, she missed. Will she get out and pick it up? Oh, she's getting out and picking it up. Good job, good job. She's garbage. We actually have someone that picked up their litter. Good job. Praise God. Praise God for that. I know some people are like, I know this one YouTuber I was watching, he was like trying to just overlook the trash that was on the ground. Don't overlook that. Don't overlook that. I'm sorry, but I don't like living in my own sewage facility, so don't make me feel like it. Okay. Woo! Let's go. Let's make sure I have, oh yeah. Some of them have been stickered off. Ooh, look. And me, as a person who is inheriting land with oil on it, I don't like seeing that. No, no, no. Gas is of a plentiful. And plus, I'm not one of those, so you can have gas, you can have electric. I suggest have both. That was my suggestion. I'm not one of those people that are going to turn into, I own land with oil on it now. I can't stand all the people that want electric cars. No, get an electric car. I believe you need an electric car for when you're driving in town so you can save some money. And then when you go on that highway, get in your gas car. Take it out for a spin. I love, when I Ubered, I had so many people pull up in Teslas. I got to ride around in so many Teslas, and it was so fun. I tried to get my daughters a couple of dates because these guys were so respectable. I was like, I don't know if my daughters are dating anymore. I feel like I need to set you guys up with my daughters. They were nice, respectable, clean. They were clean. You don't see clean people around here. Okay, let's go in before I go on my rant again, because I know in this little hell, aka Sykeston, is filthy and full of evil people. So anyone that's good, you're seeing them on their way out, like me. I'm not saving up because I've got to have a roof over my head. I don't want to live in Walmart parking lot. And the homeless shelters, they're dangerous, okay? That's, they're running a society there. I know. I already know what's going on there. And you guys are doing a good job, but it's not safe for me there. So, but keep up the good work. You are the prophets of the world. I want you to know that. God has put you in the homeless shelter for people like me to feel safe. I believe you are walking around as saints and prophets that are looking over people as best as you can. That's what I really honestly believe. That's why I'm not going to go into a homeless shelter. I'm going to thrive in 4 walls and a bed and moments by myself until I get my husband. I hope he hurries up. Okay, let's go. Woo! I'm gonna leave my car on. I pump gas with my car running. It's okay to do that. I remember one time, I'm not gonna do this, but I pull up and I was like, oh, put your cigarette out. Put your cigarette out. And he's like, none of that's true. That's all rumors. And he was just smoking a cigarette, pumping his gas. I'll never forget it. He was so cute. Okay, I got my money card. I haven't checked my daily pay yet because I don't know what's going on with that. And I'm going to take the day off. Another bird got me. That was a $15 car wash. $15 car. So what I'm thinking is the birds are trying to tell me something. Should I have not gone to $15 car wash? Is this what they're telling me? Remember, nature will tell you things. They can't talk, but obviously shitting on my car after, and they saw me reach out my car. Hi. not going to say anything. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. It's Thanksgiving. Let's enjoy the holidays. I'm going to get Coke. See, it's so nice in here. I always fill my sodas up too full. Oh, shoot. I parked on the gas pump. I'm that little white car. The little teeny white car that's next to that big Tahoe thinger. 10. Yeah. I want, $10. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. So, got $10 I'm going to put in. Make sure you really watch for cars because they do not watch out for you. And they drive really fast here through parking lots, so always be careful. Any of the parking lots, doesn't matter where you are. So always try to really look around a lot. Because they just will drive up on you and you're like, whoa, what? What's going on? They're like, ah, ha, 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 cackling like witches. Cackling like the witches they wish they were. Okay, we'll set my soda down. And then I have an extra cup, which I'm still going to keep that rule. You know, keep an extra cup in your car because you never know. And plus, you know, like, it's just sometimes not fun to, like, go into public places and pee. Okay, so I'm gonna put my gas, leave my window roll down a little bit. You're gonna stay in the car. I still got my Louis Vuitton. This is a gift from my daughter. I will never lose the stuff my kids gave me. These glasses are from my daughter. I'll never, ever, ever. She even knew because I did the measurement. With our heads, we need rectangle. And this is more wide than it is long. So it's the perfect big glass rectangle. I love her. She gave those to me. I'll always keep the picture of, won't show him his face, but my other daughter and her boyfriend. Picture was in here. And I'll leave it in here. I will never get rid of it. I will never get rid of it. Those are certain memories. Memories and clues as to how I can help my children get out of the evil community that has held them captive. They're damned to hell, and I damned them. In all perfect too. If they look perfect, they're gonna go in perfect looking too. With smiles and beauty. Okay, so I found another bird shit spot too. So, okay, here's the deal. No more $15 car washes, okay? There must be something really, really, really bad wrong with what I did. And you know me, I don't want to upset nature. I do not want to disrupt nature at all. Okay, a lot of people have their dogs out. Just got a little nervous. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick, just a quick change. And I know if I go to the park, I'm going to be surrounded by child molesting perverts because it is the snake park and we all know that. So I don't know. I don't like seeing it. I just don't like seeing it. So I don't really want to go to that park to sit. There's not a whole lot of other places to go. The complex park, it's filled with the drug packers. So I don't really want to go there. I could go to the maybe I don't know, there's just not anywhere to go around here. It's all filled with evilness, so I don't know what to do. Maybe, let's see, just hang in there for a minute at some random parking lots. I don't know. I really just don't know what to do. I know I'm not going to be shopping anymore. I'm going to check and see what's on my money. Let's see. Oh, first, let's wipe my hands off because I just touched buttons that everyone else touched. And you can tell because it feels slimy. We touch that handle out there. You can just tell, like, if you start washing your hands properly, you wash your hands after you touch stuff. I mean it. Like, carry wipes with you when you go in after you touch a door handle or you touch that pen pad. Like, if you've washed your hands before you go in and you touch any of that stuff and then touch it and then come back, you have like a greasy slime. It is like so disgusting. Like, I'm so glad I've always kept myself clean. Ugh. Like, I hate disgusting stuff. I really, makes me want to fucking gag. So, where in this evil town can I go? And I need to find something to eat. So, let's see. Look at my face. Like, I want out of here so bad. I'm sticking around. This is my last time. Last round. I got one more child to get out of here. One more child. I'm done. I was done before I got here. They will be so much healthier if they get out of here. We're not supposed to like trucks, but I'm changing my mind because every time I see someone come out, I remember my daughter was like, "No, mommy, don't like guys that drive big trucks. They're not good." But look. And I saw the most respectable or just walk out of it. So maybe that'll be my next discussion with her when I do get a hold of her. How I'm not seeing a whole lot of disrespect walk out of these big trucks. He's even lifted up a little bit. He did the lift. So you know, any shit that gets in the back, it's falling right out once you release that door. Anyways, brilliance. I'm thinking brilliance when I see it. Just fucking brilliance. You got bodies you need to get rid of. You've got some evidence you need to get rid of. Put it in the back of the truck and let the cap down. It's gonna go. Anyways, okay. So moving on, and it's just, that's what I need to feel in this evil town. Like, it wouldn't be a surprise if on my final day here, if I've got my trunk open and all kinds of shit's falling out of it. Just kidding. I'm not going to go that route. But when I do have my last day here, I'm going to be so happy. Enjoy the Coke. Ooh, it's bright. I need my sunglasses. I need my shades. I wonder if they would weigh my car. I'm just curious how much my car weighs. Okay, got a soda, I got cigarettes, I got my vape. Oh, do you want to see the house that I redid the inside? I demolished it. Let's go cruise around for a little bit and see what the atmosphere in this shithole is. Can't believe birds shit all over my car. That's $15. I'm not doing that car wash. Maybe the bird was telling me, Melody, you've been doing so good, eating good food, and staying off the drugs, and you're not drinking, and why did you go and mess things up getting that $15 car wash? Because there was all kinds of things on there, the tire wash solution, had a protective coating on, wax, you know, maybe. And I've heard a rumor, but it's like every time I always think it's hate groups. Because anytime you're taking away a profit from a group, they're going to come up with something hateful to say. So you cannot have your little way with your, you know, whatever you were planning on doing. You can't do it because you're not going to be able to make money doing it because you're taking away money from them. Like how it is right now. Like, okay, here's an argument that I've delved into before. The climate. Our exhaust from cars is ruining the climate. False. If you put a plant in a completely filled up with car exhaust, it thrives. So no, it's not doing anything to the environment. People are. Every time you take a shit somewhere, you think it goes away? You think the shit pond refinery that collects all your shit and piss, that's fucking adding up. You fucking stink. That's what I say. So, yeah, it's not the cars. It's your fucking shit. So if we're gonna get in any kind of disagreement on climate control and how the environment's getting ruined, maybe stop shitting everywhere. Maybe that'll help the environment. Maybe a few less people. Maybe stop having so many babies. Maybe we need to take it down to we only have a few people in our generation instead of a lot. Because the shit's piling up at the shit pond. And it does go to a pond. It's an actual pond where all of the shit and piss goes. Everything you flush down the toilet goes somewhere. So maybe think about that next time you want to bring up an environmental climate crisis. Because your shit stinks. And that's affecting a lot. Okay, so let's move on to another topic. Oh, and I hate Thanksgiving dinners. So yeah, I'm not missing out on anything. I hate turkey. I hate stuffing. I hate the fact that pilgrims came in and killed a bunch of Indians for land. I don't understand that. I never did understand that. But evidently, no one wanted to share. So, got out the big guns and you killed them. Oh, want to see something else this town has? Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Did y'all see that? Now, hold on. I don't know why I'm doing this. Look how dead this town is. Oh, I think it's right here. This town's so dead. And then after that, I'm going to go to the park and then find something good on YouTube. Yeah, Thanksgiving Day. This is Little Hell Town. Little Hell Town, Thanksgiving Day. Normally, the streets are overflowing. I have a yellow flashing light, but I'm not fucking around. Give me a fucking normal light. What the fuck is this shit? Thank you. There's the green. Okay. Moving along. Oh, look, an emu. I'm sorry, I just had to do it. It's a pink hair. I don't know how nice those are, because I had one time a little emu that tried to babysit my kids, and she was meaner than shit. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. There's the house that scratched me up. What was it? 605. Deck and fencing. Scratched me all the fuck up. Look at that house. That is nasty. I don't know who lives in that house next to it, but that's fucking nasty. Okay, so this is all this little area in Sykeston. Dentists. There's a few houses, and then most of them turned around to businesses. That's where my daughters got their braces. I hope it turns out. It looked like it did. There's some more stuff. They do like prom pictures in front of here, I noticed. There's where that is. Got a little travel service, a little dental office. Here's some houses. This is the owners of the house we bought. So they also owned that building. And then teachers bought that one, but they didn't fix it up. So I don't know why. Ooh, there are little things going sideways. Okay, here's a funeral home. I didn't pick this house. I didn't even pick this town. I just want y'all to know that. This is like some mental patients live in this house. Just maybe. Oh, it's for sale. Oh, maybe they moved them all out. Oh, somebody bought that one. That one was for sale for a long time. Ooh, it's got private property. Ew. Ooh, this little neighborhood went downhill fast. Anyway, so after I got moved in here, this was our... Ew. Ew, look at all the signs. Ew. So for like about 5 years until I got divorced, I'll show you the house. It had 13 on it. Let's see what it looks like now. Let's see. This is the little neighborhood. There was like teachers that lived next door. But that was the house. Oh, they put a metal roof on it. Looks like shit now. Anyways, so when I had the house, it didn't look like shit. Did you guys see that, or did I accidentally? We'll go around one more time. I didn't know I clicked on something. This is just all little ranch houses. This one, that one. Ew. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Look, this neighborhood's gone to shit. Oh my fucking god. This one somebody died at. It was like big partiers, and they get all drunk and take their golf cart around. That one, I don't know, never saw anybody come in and out of that house. Like I said, nobody was friendly here, so nobody was. Moved in, I was just all by myself with my kids. That one. This one, I guess it's the actual Sykes house. So the original John Sykes that named this town built that house, I guess. And they've just kind of like kept it up. I don't know. It doesn't look new or old to me, but I don't know. Maybe that has special stuff to do with the brick. Anyways, let's drive around again. She used to feed cats, and then they would come sit on my fence. They were cute cats. Anyways, is it still on? I can't see. Okay, so that was where I used to live. It's okay. Kind of. I don't really like how the windows look, and the fence wood looks a little weird. But like I said, no neighbors were ever welcoming at all. So anyways, that's the story. Lived in it, did dishes, kept the house clean. Now this one concerns me. That is disgusting. But like I said, this town is bad. So can't expect anything else. Okay, so that was the little area. Kind of disappointing. I did it to myself. Thanks. What's your name? Uno Thodex. I did it to myself. I didn't have to stick around, but I am going to stick around because I am going to be a good example and just show that when you're in a bad environment, you do anything and everything you can to get out. So you're right. I did it to myself. I didn't have to get married to a guy I didn't love. I didn't have to have 2 kids. I didn't have to get a divorce and stick around, but I did. Because I'm tired of my kids being abused. And since no one wants to help, I'll help myself. Because what does a mom do for her kids? She protects them with every bit of her soul. And that's what I'm going to do. So, you are very right. I did this to myself. And it's sad that I drugged 2 children into it. Because if I knew it was all going to turn out like this, I never would have had kids. I promise you that. I love my kids, but if I knew that after having them, the judge was going to make a decision to allow a man to raise them, I never would have had them. They didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve to have a shitty life. They did not deserve to have a shitty life. Now, this is very important. Obviously, Frank Lloyd Wright saw some hope in this town, because that there is a Frank Lloyd Wright house. I think he's only got one house. Oh, look at the little leaf just fluttered up in the air. Yep, I love Frank Lloyd Wright. I love his homes. So he built that. I think he usually goes into towns. He's got a lot of architectural buildings and houses that he's built in Peoria too. I cleaned for when I was cleaning lady for Merry Maids. I cleaned a couple of his houses that people had bought. He is a very good architect. A very good architect. So, yep. But anyways, just wanted to show you kind of what they do here. Just keep pride in their original homes. There's not much to look at for the holidays. They don't really decorate for the holidays here. Not really big on Christmas or any holiday, really. Which tells me another thing. They probably are satanic witches. But here we go, down here. All of that. We'll go all the way here. I'm going to pull over on Wakefield, actually, and then I'm going to back up. All right, there we go. I had some cars behind me. Okay, here we go. All the way down here. Do 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 do. Let's break out the news. Don't worry, I'm gonna make myself cute in a little bit. I just really hate this sound. Some more. Pretty soon I'm going to check back in my hotel at 3. Just sit there because I don't want to waste gas. But anyway, so this is called the Kings Highway. So I took you on the 2 main streets of the town. I'm for certain it's just all satanic witches or Ku Klux Klan people. Just because how they treat me, they feel inferior. They don't know what to do because I'm so happy and smiley. Sometimes they'll look at me like, what the fuck is she doing in this town? Trying to get out. Trying to get out. That's what I'm fucking doing. Just waiting. Got one more kid to go to get out of this hellhole. Fuck. Got fucking ghosted in this motherfucker. We'll go around here. Remember the very first time I dealt with prejudicism? It was down there at the kindergarten center. Because my first little girl kept coming home from school crying when she was in kindergarten. And I was like, well, honey, I'm going to go to school and find out what was going on, why you're crying. Well, she was crying because the grandmother of the room, the helper, she was screaming at all the Mexican and mixed kids that all the white kids can get away with everything. That would cause me to cry too. horrible, horrible memories. Horrible, horrible memories. Look, here's their hospital. Look at all the medical stuff. That's another thing. You want to run. If you go into a town and you see tons and tons of medical clinics and hospitals, run. This place is so filled with sick. Look, they had 2 churches right in the middle of it all. Talk about scared. Medical arts. We got all your babies that are going under. All the babies. No profit. What about? Should have followed the good example. We got a lot of Rose stations. It's good gas too. Rose is good gas. Here it is. Just a poppin'. Just a poppin'. Got lots of pharmacies. Got your fire station. Go back up around. Two, 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 two. Let's break out the news. Here's the chicken. I love you, chicken. Woo! You know what I thought about? That would be a good hiding spot for stuff. Like, who would ever think? Anyways, I'm just not even going to go there. Or we're going to go through. Normally, it's so busy. We got that big old bank. Big old bank. They refused me. I didn't make enough money for them. I'd went in there. I had 7 years of working on my own and paying off all my bills on my credit card and paying off my credit card and found me a little house and I got approved for a loan. Got it to where my house payment would be $300 a month in this cute little town called New Madrid. It's really getting things going. But I didn't make enough money for them. Oh, Lord. Plastic tires, garbage floating everywhere. Look at that trash. Full of trash. Should we go down into the bad section? I don't know. Remember, they stink. And it blows out of breezes from their house. Just because you got a stanky house don't mean it's contained. It blows out into the air. Just spreading the news. There's good old DQ. Woo woo! I'm sorry, but I just off of my diet, so you're just gonna hear a lot of excitement. So, unfortunately, our only choice right now is to go to the snake park because all the other parks are down in really sketchy neighborhoods. I don't really like being around like this. Here's the Focus Bank. Yep, you're going down. Word on the streets. You don't have no money no more. Maybe you should have thought about who you did business with. Because I know I did. I was well aware right from wrong from a very early age. Ooh, Dollar Tree's still open too. So, you get the gist of Little Helltown? Another red flag is anyone who's scared to be on camera, run. Loretta. Because if you're scared to be on camera, I have never been scared to be on camera. I actually love being on camera. So. Must have missed the screen. Oh, somebody's about to get rear-ended. About to be an accident. Let's spread the news. Loretta. I don't need anything from the Dollar Tree. Now, this is what I was thinking. Okay. For the people that are like have enough money to like build houses and buy houses. Now, I don't know who these people are, but of course there's another medical clinic. I don't agree with that. But then here we've got Valley Forge duplexes went up. Then we've got Yosemite. So they named them after parks. They see that? Really nice. They got fences. Then here's Rushmore. Really nice. Oh, happy holidays. And then, let's see. Here, this is called Huntress. But again, look, really nice houses. These are all brand new. These just went up. Just went up. They leave little alleys in between. So I guess if you are, I don't know what that is. I don't know, maybe they're doing some work. Okay. Anyways, they got nice fences. Just real. That one's a little crooked. This is Glacier Street. And then we'll just go kind of fast because I got a car behind me and there's really nothing more to see. And then the school they put up is new. Arches. That's getting even more expensive. Okay, here's this school is new. They just put this up. This just got activated this year. I'm not really big on schools. I say homeschool because of all the teachers that are, they're pedophiles. They're fucking your kids, basically. So homeschool, it's kind of cool. And plus you can get a whole bunch of kids from groups and like arrange meetings every weekend. So you're not being like socializing. You're just picking who you socialize with. So you're not throwing them into maybe a bad crowd. But anyways, looks like it's already getting some mold on it. I don't know. I'm against brick because it's got contaminants in it. So I don't, but anyways. All right, here we go down to the snake park. You don't actually know you're entering a park. So that was another kind of thing, but it's got Legend on it. Let's see. Oh, they always have a really cute duck. So, it looks like we've got maybe one creeper. I call them creepers because nobody goes to parks anymore. Oh, and he's got a Waldo shirt on. You see that, you guys? Where's Waldo? He's got his Waldo shirt on. We'll go up here. Let's go up here because I want to put my makeup on. But anyways, so, and it's like right off the highway. Well, it's not like I don't think that's a main highway. Yep, it's Where's Waldo shirt. she's kind of top heavy. You really can't wear tights that are too tight around your waist. It'll affect how your body grows. It'll make all your weight go to the top half. Oh no, it's a flannel. I don't know, me being in the health field, I kind of see a lot of stuff that people are doing that aren't healthy. Anyway, she probably wears her tights, her pants too tight. Yeah, she's top heavy. Well, for whatever reason, I guess some people just do it. Alright, well, I'm going to pull in and do my makeup. Enjoy my day. There's nobody else really here. Actually, I didn't want to park at an angle. Weird. We'll park at an angle. That's the playground equipment I have. I'm going to... I'll put you in timeout for... You get a 30-minute timeout because you're an adult. And adults should really kind of learn their lessons instead of acting like children. But, you know, the consequences for adults are going to be a lot more than the consequences for a child. So, but anyways, so that's kind of the tour of the town. Like I said, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm not going to thrive in an evil environment, as you see. And I'm going to finish putting my makeup on, and then I'm going to try and find another hotel to stay at. And I'm not going to say Happy Thanksgiving because I kind of don't agree with the Holiday Fest. I think they did that for more negativity, because when people aren't doing so well and a holiday comes up, they kind of tend to get a little worse. So it was almost like the politicals came up with it to cause more negativity, because I know they cause negativity. They're not there for anything but destruction. Because otherwise, how are they going to keep their money, right? That's the only way they can figure out how to keep their money, is if everyone's in utter chaos and destruction. So, it's not working on me, obviously. I still wake up smiling, having fun, doing good things. But yeah, I definitely see it when I didn't before. My eyes opened to it. And so the holidays are kind of more of those, you know, accidental fires, so they can get some new presents or a new turkey dinner because the one they had wasn't good enough, or the hospital stays. So definitely the politicians knew how to cause chaos. They definitely did. So anyways, here's to, I hope there's a new world. We're getting to a new start, and I see a lot of things changing. And I just hope we get this new one. I hope we get the one world leader, because I did my research in that. And I think we would benefit if we all kind of had one rule to follow, instead of kind of getting a free choice to pick and choose what we want to follow, because obviously nothing went right. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited that our men are fighting for the right thing. So I know what men I'm fighting for. So I'm excited about that. And I just am excited. I want to see all the changes. Sometimes, you know, like we're seeing, you know, like so the bad happening, you know, and I put parentheses because I think we're flushing out the bad right now and getting ready for more of the good people to be able to move around. It's kind of like when we went through all those phases and like, no, we need our rights. No, we need our rights. No, everyone just go ahead and live freely how you're going to live right now. And I hope the one world comes in and just kind of straightens everything out, and we don't have no more of these problems with the scamming and the losing money. And if you're good, you get good. If you're bad, you get bad. I'm just really excited. I hope it really happens. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna go catch up some more on what's going on in the world, and I just hope everyone's having a good day. I'm going to come back on again and do some more talking about what's going on. There's no holidays, there's no Thanksgivings. Let's just every day, let's just live our best. And yeah. So see you later.